Good morning, evening, and afternoon, and welcome to part 13 of 9, episode 1, Koko no tsu koko no ka koko no iro. That intro sometimes gets me. So last time we had our little talk with the Parfait Queen, Noah, I think her name was? Yeah, Noah. Noah, and she's peculiar because she thinks extremely highly of herself and her ability and thinks she can solve everything on her own. But that is not what we want, or what Sophie wants, I should say. As Sophie wants to collect all the artifacts, and there's a particular way of going about it, we've been told. And according to Sophie, Kujo has apparently killed someone. Obviously not intentionally, but I think I don't know how much we can really trust Sophie. One individual trying to collect so many artifacts that have power, and we're having to trust it. For now, we will have to, unfortunately, giving us information, so yeah. We still have to figure out what our power is, though. So hopefully that will help us. Otherwise, the only way we can get artifacts is if we kill people, which obviously we don't want that, or we drug them with ambrosia, which makes the artifacts, which tricks the artifacts to think that the user was dead, but they're not. And according to Sophie, we can't use Kujo's power, because if we do, it just kills them straight up. Just a real big surprise, which makes me think that something will happen that will change the way things will work. Also, it depends on what Noah's ability is as well. There's a lot of unknown questions, a lot of questions unanswered, I should say. So let's hope this episode answers those, shall we? Lazing around with my computer, playing music on shuffle, I mull things over. There are two newly emerged artifact users, Haruka Kosaka and Noah Yuki. I think I can consider Kosaka Senpai to be on our side, but I have to be careful with her. I wouldn't be so sure. Sure, she said she'll explain her powers the next time we meet, but to be frank, I don't really want to see her again. Would you really consider someone on your side if they've used their ability on you to try and charm you? She nearly worked, honestly. Yuki, on the other hand, clearly has no intention of getting along with us. If anything, she's straight up hostile. However, at least our objectives are similar. Well, in that case, why do Miyako, Sora, and I even need to be involved? If we get Yuki and Sophie to join forces, we can put an end to our part in this. But do they have conflicting goals? Yuki just wants to end it in terms of killing them. Wouldn't mind it, I don't think. Don't know. While Sophie wants the artifacts. So there'll be no need for Kujo to put herself in harm's way. It makes perfect sense. Still, convincing Kujo isn't going to be easy. I grimace, scratching my stomach. Wanting to see justice done is certainly a factor in why Kujo is after the evil eyes user. But I have a feeling she's also seeking some sort of validation. Kujo is uncomfortable with the mere existence of this power to steal from others, and much more so with the fact that she was chosen to wield that power. And it'll be so much worse if she finds out that she actually killed someone using that power. And so now she's trying to prove that it's a positive thing by using it to uphold justice. Or at least that's the impression I get from watching her. If Kujo were to find out what happened to that guy... I sit up and grab my mouse. So the guy died. Can I be sure of that? Wonder if I can find something about it on the news. Nah, if it ended up on the news, Kujo would have found out about it already. Why keep quiet about it? But that doesn't stop me from worrying. She'll still find out somehow. I mean, sorta should know. Although they'll probably say the kid's staying at home or something. I found my way to a random news site. My plan was to look back through last week's news for something, but the headline on top of the page draws my eyes like iron filings to a magnet. Second stone statue discovered. Oh, that is unfortunate. We cannot stop them in time. Where? I clicked the link to the article. Naturally, it's in Shiro Mitsugawa. Top of that, the statue was discovered in a location fairly close to the last one. After lying low for so long, the Evil Eyes user has finally resurfaced. So now we can be certain they're still in this town. I reach for my phone to message Kujo about the news, and that's exactly when my phone rings. On the screen, I see a pop-up notification for a message from Kujo. It seems that we both discovered the news at the same time. I'm sorry for the sudden message, but would you mind if I were to impose and come over today? I need to discuss something with you. She talks to me casually when we're face to face, but her messages still sound stiff as a board. I'm free, so drop by whenever. I reply. I get a message from Yoichi as well, but I ignore it and start rushing to tidy up my room. I'm taking the news seriously, of course, but I'll be damned if I'm going to look pathetic in front of Kujo. About an hour later, Kujo comes by, carrying a plastic bag stuffed with groceries. Not yet, no. I considered it a treat to get to eat one of your meals on a Saturday, so you sure won't hear me complaining. Well, not yet, to be honest. She crouches in front of the refrigerator and puts away the groceries. An unknowing bystander watching this picturesque scene unfold would certainly mistake us for a pair of young lovers. And that's not all. Kujo is in casual clothes today, a sight I've yet to behold. Really? That's a surprise. I haven't really been paying too much attention about the clothes, but okay. If you were to tell me to stop staring at her, dream on. I catch wind of her sweet fragrance as she walks by me, and my heart skips a beat. She mutters something utterly inconsequential, and my heart pounds. Man, I'm way too far gone. Oh, Kujo, do you have the receipt? She stands up, pulls out the receipt from her purse, then hands it to me with a bow, like a businessman representing his business card. Indeed, I'll pay it later, in full. No, don't apologize. I couldn't possibly let you spend so much money, not with how frugal you are. What if you had to use a $5? Okay, here they say Gosen en dato. So it's 5,000 yen. Obviously 5 is correct term, but still 5 just sounds weird.
失神かな?
At 10,000 you'd be singing with the angels, huh?
かも。
Kujo shrugs her shoulders with a delicate giggle and turns to face the fridge again.
冷蔵庫開けっぱなし。ごめんなさい、電気代を無駄に。
That insignificant little mishap is enough to send her into an apologetic frenzy. Well, that's Kujo for you. That side of her is what lets me delude myself into thinking that, while the class divide would have been too much to overcome back in the day, nowadays, if I give it my all, even I stand a chance. Yeah, just try not to get any funny ideas and self-destruct, buddy.
ソラちゃんまだいないよね。
No, she isn't.
今日来る?
Not sure. I messaged her a second ago, but she hasn't replied.
忙しいのかな?
Probably asleep. I bet she replies after she wakes up.
そっか。じゃあお昼ソラちゃん来てからでもいい?
Sure, works for me.
じゃあそうしよっと。
She shuts the fridge door and stands up.
洗面所を借りてもいい?
Be my guest. You know, you don't have to ask for my permission every single time. Use it when you like.
人様のお家で好き勝手したらおじい様に怒られちゃう。
She mentions her grandfather a lot compared to her other family. Just think of it like your home away from home. Heck, you could even come live here if you want. Naturally, I don't have the guts to say that out loud. I awkwardly smile, shrug my shoulders, and leave the kitchen. Once I take a seat in my usual spot, Kujo also comes over and sits down on the opposite side of the table. Being together without Sora around is kind of awkward. So, quick, I need to topic of conversation. Alright, she had something serious to talk about. So this discussion... Oh, sorry. Went ahead of myself there. I expect it's about the second statue, or rather, the second victim. I think that she might be thinking about something else. And she's gonna be shocked about this. Oh, okay, no, it isn't. Kujo gives a slight nod. Well, I figured as much. Why else come all the way out here on the weekend? It wasn't like she wanted to ask me for advice about what to make for lunch tomorrow. Should we wait for Sora?
大丈夫。なんていうか、漠然と新見くんと話がしたくて。
You did?
また新見くんが導いてくれる気がして。
How?
火事の時みたいに。
The vision of that student burning bits through my mind. I can't let Kuja find out about him. That was less me guiding you and more, well, whatever. So what I do exactly? So what did I do exactly?
新見くんは魔眼のユーザーのことどう思う?
It's tough to say. Because we don't know what type of people the people who turn stone are. It could be a type of situation where they've been bullied and they're getting the people who've been bullied who bullied them. It could be anything. We honestly don't know. Obviously, it's not good to turn people to stone, obviously, but we just don't know the whole story. Oh, They're a murderous piece of shit. I was just thinking as well, this is about stereotyping this type of thing, but The first person to get stoned, as I mentioned, sorry if I'm putting it the wrong way, don't take it to heart, but she looked like those like gal type characters, you know? And normally when you think of gals, they seem to be more of the higher hierarchy of the class. That is why I'm thinking of, I thought of that as well, but we'll try, we'll see it. She's expressingly asking me, so I doubt she wants some shallow opinion like that. So I think it over hard before I open my mouth. The day you got your artifacts was the same day the second relic broke due to the earthquake. So we can assume the person with the evil eye also got theirs on the same day. Their first murder was late at night. The following day, after just a single day, our culprit used their powers on another person. I can understand wanting to test out your powers out of the curiosity if they wouldn't cause harm to others. Sorta seems to use hers pretty frivolously, just to mess around. But this is a power that can kill people. How could you even think of using it?
信じていなくて、試しに使ってみたら本物で殺すつもりはなかったのかもって。
That would be true for the first one. Second one tosses that out the window.
そういう可能性も考えた。私がそうだったし。けど。
But now that a second victim has popped up, that theory no longer holds water. They're a bona fide murderer, a psychopath. They knew full well that their power would kill, and they still used it on a person.
犠牲者はまだ出る。
No doubt. This whole time I've been thinking they would just lay low until the heat died down. But they killed again. While the memory of the first was still fresh, gives me the feeling they're the type who gets pleasure out of the murder. They'll do it again, I'm sure of it. It'd be nice if we can try to see what's Noah's opinion, what her opinion on this is. Because it seems to understand it and she's chasing the evil eye, so surely should have some information. It's unfortunate she probably won't even let us know her opinion.
私で止められると思う。
I'm not able to immediately process that question. It's just such a surprising question from Kucho. Always so stout-hearted. It'd be easy to just play down her doubts and reassure her. That's probably the kind of response Kucho is looking for even. However, if you're unsure, let's back out. And if we give up, then... Alright, I still haven't told you her name, the Parfait Queen. Her name is Naoa Yuki, and she's our age.
Yuki-san.
And yeah, here Kakeru just going Yuki-chan or something like that. Or was it Noa-chan? I can't remember how familiar he was with her. She's after the evil eye user too. No harm in letting her take over the case, right? She seems to have a heck of a lot more confidence in her power.
そうなんだよね。一人で十分って言ってた。
But to me, those types of people are the types to get over what's the word I'm looking for? They're too confident, and they'll just screw themselves over in the end.
覚えてる？ニミ君。
Remember what?
ソフィーさんが言ってた。未熟な使い手だったから私たちは助かった。
Oh, the one with the fire.
つまりそれって能力は成長するってことよね。
Yeah, it does sound like that.
射程内に入る。アーティファクトを目視できる。この条件を満たせば私はほぼ無敵だと思う。けど相手の射程が私よりも長かったら、アーティファクトを隠されたら、火事の時が まさにその状況だった。条件を満たせない限り、私はどんな相手にも無力。成長する必要がある。このままじゃ私は魔眼のユーザーを止められない。
If she says that, she means that she wants to carry on chasing it. The look in her eyes is earnest and noble. Kucho hasn't grown faint-hearted. She's been moving forward straight and steady, while Kakeru here is wanting to back out, obviously for Kujo, but still, he's not thinking about how she's feeling about it. It's all too clear that my plan to make Kujo give up isn't going to work out. She won't back out no matter what happens. Nor will she be content to leave the task to someone else. The only way to perhaps stop her is by telling her the truth about the boy. I'm absolutely certain. And so the worries that have been gnawing at me this whole time work their way into a question. Why? Why are you so serious about all of this? I don't understand you. Was the victim a friend of yours?
知らない人だけど。
I'm not trying to say you're wrong. I'm just confused. I want to know why you're willing to go so far for a complete stranger. You get that if you're screwed up, you're dead, right? What if whoever you're dealing with has power that's crazy strong?
そうだね。そうだけど、それは見て見ぬふりする理由にはならないかな。
I can understand as well though. It's like you have the power, you have the ability to stop it. Why turn a blind eye to it? You don't mind that you're risking your life?
そうは言わないけれど、そうだね。いつもおじいさまってうるさいかもだけど、おじいさまがね、よく言ってるの。もらったものは返さなきゃダメだって。おごった言い方かもしれないけれど、力持つ者は相応の振る舞いをしなきゃいけないって。おじいさまの場合は財力。コロナはおじいさまが一代で築いた会社。でもおじいさま一人で作った会社じゃない。みんなで稼いだお金。だからできる限り社員の方々に還元する。
Wow. Is what every employee hopes to have as their employer.
そして引退した今も生まれ育ったこの町に利益を還元するという形で恩を返している。
Interesting.
実はね、ナインボールの経営は赤字の時もあるの。でもおじいさまは儲けようとしない。みんなと共有したいって思っているんだと思う。
I mean, I had realized it quite early on as well, realizing that obviously the grandfather was the first or previous owner of Corona. So obviously he would be fine financially. So there's no reason for him to create a cafe, obviously. So it's more like a hobby, or I thought it was a hobby, but it's more like he wanting to share it with everybody else in a sense.
その精神を私は受け継ぎたい。私の価値観を崩しかねない力だけど、力は力。アーティファクトという力を私は得た。次は返す番。力を持つ私が人を助けるのは当然。それが見ず知らずの人であっても。
I see.
答えになってるかな。
To me it did. I actually understand her feelings towards it a lot more now. Especially if she wants to if she compares herself to her grandfather as well, it's quite big. Yeah, I appreciate it. It all makes sense now. Kujo's attitude towards life is just fundamentally different from mine. She's grand, noble. She has the spirit of a leader. You can't even compare the two of us. Talk about a kick in the teeth. Here I was thinking that we'd gotten closer, but now I feel she's farther away than ever. Almost makes me feel like my own unworthiness is even more obvious.
ごめんなさい、新見くん。いつも新見くんの気持ちを無視してしまって。
Oh, the feelings likewise. He's definitely not he's being inconsiderate of her feelings.
新見くんが手を引きたいと考えているなら、私も。
No, don't. I cut her off, shaking her head. If I step all over Kujo's convictions, then I'll never be a true friend to her. Let alone anything more. I'll do as much as I can for you. I'm here with you for the long haul.
ありがとう。
He gives me a pleased smile and a little nod. Maybe the same half-assed individual I've always been, but I can push myself as hard as I have to, just to see that smile. So what do we have to do to help you develop your powers? Music cuts, and I'm pretty sure Sophie might interject you. Nope, never mind. No idea, huh? I mean, obviously you could ask Sophie, but I don't know if she should really help.
そうなの。だから新見くんに相談できればって。
Not much can we talk things over with us since we don't even know what ours is. I see. So that's what this was all about.
私、頭が固いから、柔軟な発想で助けてもらえたらいいなって。ごめんね、休日に。
Nah, I didn't have anything to do anyway. So you need me to help you think outside the box.
私ってなんていうか固定観念にとらわれがちというか融通が利かないというかそのせいで能力の幅を狭めているような気もしてて。
And you think it's obstructing your development in general?
そういうことになるのかな。
Okay, then let's tackle breaking down these preconceptions one by one.
否定どうすればいい？
What's your powers range? I think it was 30 meters.
約10メートル。
110... It is 100, right? Wow, I don't recognize that as 100.
約10メートル。
Okay, I think that is 110 meters. So I don't know the metric for feet compared to meters. So 110 meters. Wait, no, 110 meters can't be 110 meters. Definitely not 110 meters. Okay, I'm just gonna stop here. I'm gonna check something, and we're back. So I looked it up because it was actually irritating me. So I wanted to make sure I had everything correct in my thinking. This is not what I thought was 100. It was actually yaku, not hyaku, yaku. Yaku is about approximately or about. So it's about 10 meters. I should have obviously realized it. Obviously it's in English, approximately. So it's about 10 meters. So that makes a lot more sense, obviously. I don't know where I came with 100, but okay. So... And if I told you, I think you can go further, go farther.
射程は何度も試したから間違いないと思う。対象に意識を集中した時にね、射程距離に入ると対象に触れたって感覚があるの。
And out of range, you don't get that sensation at all?
うん。だから射程距離は正しいはず。
Makes sense. Okay, let's try the next one. You have to be able to see the targets to use your power, right?
ダメ。
You sure?
これも。試したことないかも。
Let's give it a try.
視界に入っていないものを対象にするってことだよね。
Right. It's going to be difficult, obviously, because you have to know what you're really targeting. She sticks out her left hand with a murmur, and we'll see if this works next time. So, this is getting interesting in terms of we're not too sure how the other. We're not sure what the other artist uses a motive, or not motive, but reason for doing it. We don't know who, we don't know what, we don't know why. It's the evil eye uses is a mystery. We're gonna try to figure out. There's so many we don't know about the evil eye user. It's surprising. Well, for now, not much else we really can gather from this. For now, we have to try and figure out how to improve Kujo's ability, because maybe we can counter Sophie's opinion on it and try and see if we can try and work around the potential death aspect of it. A lot of things that could happen. So we have to see next time. We're gonna talk to Noah. We really do. And if she doesn't like it, she's probably one of the people who could probably give us a lot more information, I'm sure. I'm not too sure how Haruka can help us. So I have a feeling that the evil eye user is. So I mentioned last episode as well in my description that I think I know who it is. But then I just thought now that maybe I was wrong, so I don't know. Yeah, anyway, well, I'm sure we'll find out soon, obviously. Yeah, nothing else much to go about this episode. A lot less information than last episode, but that's still some information that we need. So let's hope we get some more next time. For now, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought about it, and I'll see you all next time.